everybody, it's Robin with Uniquely Robins. We're going to work on our journal today using Rachel Walters' kit and Rebecca Mathews homemade papers. So we have our little pouch. We'll move that out of the way. We're going to do some inside decorating on this today. Trying to move my little bits and pieces out of the way. I have to get that journal done too. So much to do. Apologize for not having a video yesterday. I was trying to get some of the gardening done outside that I have kind of left on the back burner, and since I haven't been feeling very well, it's took me 3 times longer than it normally takes me to do anything. So it did take me quite a while. Okay, I want to make a pocket for inside here, and I'm just looking to see what I want to use to make that with. I hope everybody is doing well. Let's see what we have here in these. Let's use some of these to make some little pockets. I like, whoops, a little button. I really like this. Let's see how we can make this one work. Let's get bigger. A bigger pair of scissors. I think I want to cut this kind of along this scallop, not, you know, right up against it, but follow it a little bit and see what that looks like. I think the UCC we're going to, I'm not sure if Terry's going to go ahead and do this week, but we may take a couple of weeks off. I have a lot of tests and stuff coming up, and I just know they're going to take a lot of my time. But we will be back. It's not a permanent thing. We're just gonna take a couple of weeks and kind of regroup a little bit and go from there. Yeah, I like the look of that. I'm going to ink around the edge just a little bit, not massively. Just give it a little. I think that makes the decoration itself stand out a little more. It's a beautiful, like, embroidered piece. Okay. Goodness. Oh, I didn't fill my glue up again. Oh, come on. Hand did not want to work today. Did a lot of weed pulling and makes my hands really sore. But my flowers are starting to bloom, and I really need to get them trimmed up and the weeds out of there. One day we might, if you guys are interested, do a kind of a garden tour like. We moved in here almost 7 years now, and I've been working on the gardens. When we first moved in, our backyard was nothing but mud and these awful weed vines that were everywhere throughout the yard. And first year I pulled all that up and replanted some grass, and we took a vacation that summer to Nashville with my husband's parents. We had a lovely time, lovely trip with them. And before we left, I reseeded. I seeded because there was no grass back there. I seeded the whole backyard and fertilized the crap out of it. And when we came back, we had grass starting to grow, which was very exciting for me. And so I've done a lot of work back there and down the side, and have a little garden patch off to the side of the house. That still needs attention this year. I did get me some tomato plants yesterday and a couple other plants I need to get in the ground. So I need to finish that up this weekend. So hopefully I can get a couple videos done today to make up for that time lost. Put a couple of these cards in there. Hold on, let me make sure nothing's sticking down that's not supposed to be sticking down. Okay. A couple of these. Put the blue butterfly up and the yellow butterfly up. And let's put a tag in there too. Is that the one I want? Let's see. Oh, maybe this one. Yeah, I like that one better in there. So there we have a little pocket on the front. We got some writing pages. I'm going to leave at least that one blank for writing. I'm debating on whether I want to brown the edges inside the book too, and I think maybe that's a good idea. So let's do that real fast. Maybe. I like rounded pages. It keeps them from getting messed up on the corners too. And I left the little holes in those. I just like that. And then here's Rebecca's homemade paper. I love that in there. It gives it some texture and some it's really pretty with all the colors in it. I love working in my gardens. Of course, weeding is probably one of my least favorite things to do, but has to be done. And I love to mow. It's my quiet time when I mow. Okay, that one wants to be stubborn, so we'll just snip it with the scissors. More than one way to skin a cat. No cats were harmed in the making of this video. I'm not going to put a tremendous amount of pockets in this one. I want there to be plenty of writing space. I don't know if it's my cutter or if it's me that's having that problem, but we'll get it. Might be my cutter. Who knows? Most likely it's me. When we were looking for a house, my husband said that he didn't want much yard because he didn't want to have to mow it. And I said, well, you don't have to mow it, I'll mow it. And we were just recently together, so he Wasn't sure whether I really would or not, I think. So we got a kind of a small yard. And he told me last year, if I'd have known that you liked landscaping and would really mow the yard as much as you do, because I always mow, I don't let him mow. He mows all the grass into my flower beds, and it takes twice as long to get it out of there as it does to weed. See, I like to mow out away from my flower beds, so I don't let him mow. But he said if he'd have known, he would have looked for a place with a bigger yard. Our yard is much smaller than it used to be because of all the planting I'd put in. But I like that. I'm going to leave those pages. I might put a little pocket on this back side. I don't want to put anything on here, just because it's a nice ledger if you want to use it for keeping track of something. Let's go for this little guy here. It looks like he's lace. And I can see myself using these papers, both of the kits, over and over and over. Wish people would make up their mind with all these tests what they're going to do and just decide already, because that's the worst part. It takes forever. I actually was supposed to go this week for some testing, but still have the COVID thing out there, so before I could go have the test done at the hospital, I had to have a COVID test 3 days prior and quarantine for those 3 days. And I was supposed to go Monday. I wasn't feeling well Monday at all. Monday and Tuesday both I wasn't feeling well, but I forgot about going to have that COVID test. So they called me and I had to reschedule for next week. So now I have to do the COVID test on Monday, and they're going to do the other testing and stuff on, I think, Thursday. It's like 3 hours. 3 hours of my day I really don't want to give up. I like this, and I'm going to use this, but not on a white page because it won't stand out well enough. So let's try one of these. Been trying to eat better and hope that that will help. I just wonder if I should have used the vintage photo instead of the black, but I used the black on something else in this kit, or this book, and so I wanted to continue with it. Yeah, I think that'll look cute right there. Stand out better than the white on white. I'm gonna put this one kind of over to the side a little bit, give them a little space to do what they want on the rest of the page. I always check my pockets. Okay. Put one of those cards. Actually, let's put two. And tag. I'll leave that one alone. We'll go to this page. Sometimes I put pockets on every single page, but sometimes I just like to leave some You gotta leave some room for writing. I like that on there. Let's see if we have a darker page. We might want that on instead. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, it would stand out nicely on this page. Let's put it on this page. And I'll go back and put something else on the other one. Check my pockets. They're usually good, but I like to check them just to be on the safe side. We have some of these smaller ones. We'll put a few of those in there too. Let's turn so the little butterflies and flowers are showing out. Okay, and we'll go back to this page. Oh, let's see. We have one of these envelopes we could put on there. And it holds a lot too. And I'm just gonna glue this one down. Put it closer to the seam, I think. Okay. Gonna burnish this down really good. Oh, I should have put a little pull in that one. I don't think I can now though. I don't think. Maybe a little one. That's good enough. Just enough to see it. And we'll put a little tag in there, and we have some of these little ephemera pieces. Those are a little big. Those are a little big. Let's see. Let's put a little word on here. This one says hope. We'll just run it across it like that. Yeah, that'll be good. See if that'll fit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and we'll leave those. Love, love, love this paper. Let's put a pocket on this one. And actually, let's use one of these little ephemera pieces. I have a darker one. Yeah, that one will look good. And we'll make it into a little pocket. Very versatile ephemera pieces. You can cut these as tags. You can make them pockets. You can make them just things that go inside pockets. I know my fingernails are a little dirty. I was pulling weeds and I just washed them. I didn't scrub them like I normally do because I have to go back out and do some more, but I had to take a break because it was really hot and I just don't have the energy that I used to have at all. We need a little more glue right there. And when you burnish this, it kind of gets that glue, kind of fuses your papers together. It gets down in those fibers. And that's what we want. And I want this to stick up a little bit. Let's put a couple of these little tickets in here. That would be cute. There we go. Like that. I'm going to leave that one alone. We have one on the back there. Let's go to this coffee dyed. Let's see, that won't stand out enough. Let's use that one. Oh, excuse me. My husband is going to cut my board for my desk this weekend, so that will be good. Might have a little more room to work with, which would be lovely. I'm going to round this one corner because I want to put this down in this corner. Glue everywhere. Not putting it right up against the edge, but I wanted to round that corner because the corner there is round, so it'll look a little nicer when it's that close to the edge. Okay. We have lots of tags. I've cut out lots of tags. See that it goes together. I like that. I think that's so cute. Let's put them that way. I like that lady. We'll leave her be. Let's put one on this side of this one. Let's use... well, let's use one of these little Bible verses that has a little... is that big enough? Yeah, barely. Barely. Round that corner because this paper is kind of, we tore it kind of rounded there. And we're going to make a pocket out of this one. Also, I wanted to tell you, I have a couple of people on my YouTube group that would like a mentor. If anybody is interested in being a mentor, please send me a message either down below or an instant message on Messenger and let me know. I would like to find them a mentor as soon as possible. I had a couple of that I asked about it that have mentioned it before that they would, and I haven't heard back from them, and I'd really like to get them a really good mentor to get going. I know they both have done it for a little while, not real long. So please, you know, put a message to me and let me know if you would be interested in doing that. You know, just kind of help them out if they have questions. Give them easy things to do to get them going, like challenge them to make an envelope journal, or challenge them to make a bunch of tags one day, or challenge them to make a bunch of pockets one day. You know, things like that, just to kind of to keep them going, keep them inspired. I have our little pocket in the middle here. I'm going to put a little tag backwards in this too, just so we see a little butterfly on there. Do this one. But yeah, if you're interested in being a mentor to someone, please let me know. Like I said, I'd like to get them one as soon as possible. When somebody asks me for something, you know, I try to get back to them as soon as I possibly can. And something as far as, you know, wanting a mentor, I think that's a very big thing that should be done right away. We don't want them to lose interest in the craft. So, yeah, please let me know if you would be interested in being a mentor for someone. I mean, it's not something that you would have to do every day or anything like that, but, you know, get in contact with them a couple times a week, or, you know, whatever you guys set up to do, and help them out. If they have any questions, they have somebody they can contact. It will be a big help for them. I would do that myself right now, but with all this other stuff going on, I don't want to commit to something and then, you know, really bad stuff come from this and I can't follow through. So hopefully, good vibes my way, that things don't turn out as bad as they're looking. I know my videos have been kind of sporadic here lately, and I really have not gotten to be on my Facebook group for a while. I mean, I go up there every once in a while and check it out, but I haven't been able to go through and look at every single thing like I normally did, and I love to do. I'd like to get some more contests going and some more things like that. But I guess, you know, you can only do what you can do. Trying to decide how far up this needs to go. I think about right there. Let's do right there. Love these envelopes. And all of you who have stayed by me through the last few weeks, well, last couple of months, and have stuck with me, I do appreciate that. And I do try to get up on here and make videos as often as I can. I know I haven't been doing so well here lately, but sure, I hope you understand that. But at least this new doctor is finding things out and figuring out what's going on, and whereas the old one really didn't. Okay, it's a nice little envelope. And I'm going to put a couple of these inside. Just a little something for you to find in there. And we're going to make a pocket for that. So let's see. Oh, I like that. That'll match that up there. That would look cute. Does that fit in there? Yeah, that'll work. I haven't even been able to really get up here and play as often as I'd like to. Hopefully next week things will get a little back to normal, I hope. Getting used to the new medicine, that helps. Like a little blue doily. It's really cute. I'm still trying to build the channel and I'd like to get to 1,000. I know with my sporadic videos here lately, I'm having a hard time with getting them, probably, and that's why. Let's see. Well, it goes that way, I think. Right beside them words. Get the air conditioners in too. It's getting a little warm up here. about this piece here? I've taken a little bit of a break on the digital things, but still, if you'd like me to do it, send me a message and let me know, and I'll get you scheduled up. I'm just trying to take a couple of weeks here, and we'll just do some freestyle stuff these next couple of weeks so that I can get back to where I need to be. I think that would look cute in there. And let's put this and another tag. There we go. Leave those couple pages alone. Let's make just a little tuck spot on that one. How about sorry I didn't have these already cut out, but I wasn't sure which ones I wanted to use, so I thought we'd just do it together. I'm going to use this for 2. I'm going to cut it in half. Hopefully I got it straight. Let's use this half first. I'm going to make it look like them flowers are coming up out of that little bowl. Little doily pocket. And you could use real doilies to make little pockets. I just want this one to be as kind of a flat as possible because of putting it in the pouch. I mean, you could add some bulk to it. The pouch, you know, it has quite a bit of room, but if the person that I'm giving this to is like me, I like to take notes and stuff when I'm in church, and this will give them a place to do that, or just write down their dreams and wishes. Let's see, I don't know how big this is going to be. Yeah, that's going to be too big for there, unless we just make it our own. That would be cute. Yeah, that'll make a nice little tuck there. That'd be so cute. There we go. Let's do this page. Thinking. I like this one too. We'll just cut this one. I'll follow these little flower border. want to go straight across, I think. Depending on which way I want that to go. I want to go this way, or do I want to go this way? I think I want to go that way. I'll trim this just a little bit. Just knock down that white core a little bit. I got a lovely card in the mail today from Birch, Judy Birch. She just sent me a thinking of you card. I appreciate that so very much. I was a little down in the dumps this morning, so it really cheered me up. I will have to bring that up tomorrow and show you guys. Just a real sweet little card she sent. And it did make my day. Judy, I want you to know that. In a little bit to give our pocket a little bit of space. I think we're going to put our envelope in here. Yeah, I like that. Forgot to put it in the other spot. Made it for that and then forgot to put it in there, didn't I? Let's put a couple of these behind it. And let's just put a couple of inspirational words in there for her to use wherever she wants. So hold a lot. That way she can put them on the pages she wants when she feels like it. Well, that's a big pocket. We'll just put them all on there. That way she'll have them and can use them when and where she'd like. Little, it looks almost like a little teacup, doesn't it? I love teacups. I collect teacups and teapots. The old ones, the real dainty looking ones. And let's put a pocket on the back. Oh, let's see. What do we have on this one? There's another one that looks like that. I think we'll use that one. I think we'll use this one. Like an old handkerchief could be. I'm gonna trim this because I cut it with the scissors, but I'm looking a little crooked to me, and I'm not sure if it really is or if it's just me, but I want to make sure that it's straight. Now we got it straight, I think. I'm going to put it this way so the flowers are coming out. Do I want to? Yeah, I want to round the bottom ones. And maybe not put a clear up against. Have a little pocket there. Now you could put a pocket across the bottom here, a big one, or one up it this way. I didn't want to cover up this little poppy because I like it. So I just put a little pocket on there. Try to make up some extra videos this weekend as I can. That way, maybe the next couple of weeks I'll have the right amount of videos up that I should have. I'm going to stagger these in. So I want to see the butterflies. See the butterfly with that, can I? I thought there was another butterfly color. Maybe I was wrong. Oh, here it is, the orange one. There. There we go. I think we're good on the back. Looks like I need to add a little glue to this. I didn't glue it all the way down because I thought I didn't want to, but I do. And again, I told you I'd fill these up and I didn't. And I think we're going to take our glossy accents and try to open it. Going to glossy accent a few of these flowers. I think we're going to do the poppies because they usually, when you see them in the fields, they're real shiny looking. Give it a little character. How about that? Make it stand out from the page. Since we're not putting a lot of dimension and bulkiness on the front, this will give it a little bit of dimension without all the bulkiness. If you know what I mean. You do want to, when you use this, make sure that it's laying very flat, or else it will run if you put a lot on there, which I am, because I want it to be nice and shiny. Solidly together, I think. I need a large pair of scissors just for the weight. Put it right there. And oops, I think we're also going to put a little bit of, that's not it, our diamond stickles on the blue one to give it a little sparkle. Little blue, I believe these are cornflowers. Love these flowers. I'm not completely covering this, but just, I have to get me some more of this. It's about running out. I don't remember who gave this to me, but you know who you are. Thank you very much. I appreciated it very much. I had never used any of this before. And this dries kind of clear except for the sparkly part. So you'll be able to see that flower beyond it. See some here just barely starting to open. I'm going to put just a little dot in the middle of these. Make it stand out a little bit. Oh, I think that's going to be very pretty. Okay. We will let that dry. And that should be it for today. Tomorrow we will do a walkthrough of it and put it in our pouch. And we may still be using this kit because I'm thinking I'm going to make her, since I have so many pieces left over, I'm going to make a card for her, like a couple of page card, like we did our Valentine card, something along the lines of that, to go with it for her birthday. It's her 80th birthday. This I am going to put in there, and then we will paper clip that in tomorrow too. Okay, I'm leaving this up out of the way until that dries good. I don't want it to get stuck. And we may put a little bit of trim around it. I was thinking this around the outside edge, and we do have enough for that, so we may use that. I think this one is, yeah, that's just a little too big for that project. I love that lace though. Just gonna have to decide if we want it this way to where the little bobbles are hanging off, or this way where I think this way where the little bobbles are hanging off. We'll do that. So I'll leave that there, so don't forget, that's what I want to do, because my mind is, they said this medicine will mess with my mind a little bit, but I think I had that problem before I started taking it, so that's not helpful. Everybody have a great day. All of you who have subscribed to my channel, thank you very much. You don't understand how much that really, really means to me. And anybody who hasn't subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate it if you would. Show the ladies below some love. Share your crafting knowledge with your friends. And again, if you're interested in being a mentor to someone, please leave me a message down below or send me a message in Instant Messenger. I'd really like to get these people paired up so they have a good start at it. I hate for somebody to get frustrated when they're just starting a new craft and give up before they really give it a good shot, because, you know, they are really, really good at it. I have seen a couple of things that both of them had made, and they do a really great job. And I just think with a little bit of encouragement, everybody needs some encouragement once in a while. Everybody needs a little inspiration once in a while. I know I do. I'm sure everybody else does too. So let me know. Thanks, everybody. Have a great, great day. Bye-bye.